things. That's what it is sometimes. So no matter who we are, we need a shepherd. We need a shepherd. We need the good shepherd, Jesus, to restore our souls. Let's talk about David for a minute. David lived a charmed life. And you can't read those accounts of the kings without seeing David as a charmed man. From the very first time we see him, even to the time he went to sleep with his forefathers. David's charmed life, however, is filled with pressure. And probably pressures we don't understand. He was a different sort of person in that he had a lot of responsibility that we can't even fathom. After David was anointed to be the future king, he went to serve Saul in the palace. And so, you know the story, right? Saul hated him. He was jealous of David. Because people weren't singing songs to Saul like they were singing songs about David, right? But David had this life, this outdoor, wonderful pastoral life filled with blue skies and at night, dark nights with beautiful stars, watching his father's sheep. And I think he was good at it. The Bible tells us so. He was good at it. But when he became the king, his life started to spin out of control. His days as a shepherd of the sheep were over. Those days were gone. He didn't long for them. Peace, the tranquility, the easier life. Of course he did. He would never live in his father's house again with his brothers like he did when he was growing up. He became a celebrity with all its glory, with all the fame. But with the glory and fame came all the stress that's usually applied to people like that. He became a military commander. There's pressure there to lead men in battle and to come back alive. David wasn't the kind of guy that gave orders and said, go. He's the one that would lead and go fight like me. And all the added pressure to that, he married the king's daughter. So Saul was now his father-in-law. Then he became the king of Israel, and then David became the shepherd of God's sheep. And so because he was the shepherd of God's sheep, his life, his mind, his heart, his soul, all of these places within us were burdened, filled with burdens, things that weighed down on him. Now, David, the shepherd of the sheep when he was a kid, now the shepherd of the sheep of Israel, God's sheep. Now, David needed a shepherd. He needed the shepherd. That's why he wrote the words in Psalm 23. You want to go there? Psalm 23? I'm going to do this in Old King James. It's beautiful. And it's what most people hear. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest the table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Beautiful words. It's probably the most famous Bible verse telling you that when I'm in need, like David was in need, and you know how you react when you are in need in some way, needing that restoration. When I'm in need, all I want to do is lie down and rest. I'm not able to nap or escape like some people can. Karen can take a 4-hour nap, get up, eat dinner, and go back and sleep all night long. I can't do that. I can't sleep during the day. But sometimes I get in bed and I still can't go to sleep. It's a terrible thing to have insomnia a lot of the time. But if the worst things in life ever started happening to us, like all the hysteria applied to the things that are going on now, like death or enemies or evil, those are 3 words that are in the 23rd Psalm. What does God do? What does our shepherd want to do to us? He wants to restore our soul. Restore our soul. Those are 4 simple words. He restored my soul. 4 simple words in English, but interestingly, in the Hebrew, they only need 2 words to say that exact same thing. 2 words. But what do they mean? What do they mean? The first line there in that wonderful thought is He restores. He restores. In David's language, this means to turn back, retreat, and return to the starting point. Restore to a previous position. That's exactly what David needs. Because where he is in the time of writing the 23rd Psalm, where he was mostly, it seemed like every day as the king of Israel, he was in places that were unhealthy or stressful or ugly or with death and dying. His sons, after other people vying for to get rid of him or to be king over him. David would want to turn back, retreat, and return to the starting point of how awesome his life was with God at a different time. When he was at a better place, right? I think we tend to see sheep in this pastoral scene that you have in the 21st Psalm. We tend to see sheep as lying peacefully in the meadow, and we don't know because we weren't raised this way. But we forget that sheep are often up, they're walking around, they're eating with their heads down, and they eat, and they get lost. And by the time they raise their head to birth, I don't know. They look up, and no one's around. Where's my buddies? Where's the shepherd? Where's David? And they're lost. And it's the task of the shepherd to go find them and bring them back. Jesus said, you leave the 99 that didn't go anywhere, that stayed, and you go look for the one, and you pick them up and you put them over your shoulders. You come back, and then everyone's happy and everyone rejoices. That's what God does. That's what the Good Shepherd, Jesus, does. But here's the thing to remember. We always get the Good Shepherd part. God's a shepherd, from Ezekiel 34. And with Jesus, He is our Good Shepherd. But we are the sheep. We are the sheep of His pasture. In the Psalm, David is the sheep. Because he's only talking about him. And God is there to look after him, to care for him, to protect him, and to go get him and return David to where he wandered from. He wants to restore him. Return him to the place where he was before. Now, who doesn't need that? For some, it may be a long way away. For some, it may just not be a very far day to get back where you've been. Maybe you're in a really good place and you're beyond that right now. God bless you. I hope you stay there. But mentally and emotionally and internally and spiritually, David needed to return to the starting point of a life where all he focused on were the sheep and focused on his God. His work and his God, right? So what do we find? Burdens, business, fears and frustrations, worries and wandering, things like this take us away. It takes our heart away. It takes our soul away. It takes our minds away. It can even take our bodies away from God because we're focused on other things. What is going on in your life that is taking your focus away from God? Is there anything in our life, anything that can happen right now that is powerful enough to fully take your mind off of God? He restores. What does he restore? He restores my soul. My soul. In David's language, Hebrew, it describes the word for my soul. It describes a breathing creature. A breathing creature and its vitality, either bodily vitality or mental vitality. So what we see then is this. We have a breathing creature, right? Keep that in mind. It means breath in its simplest form. Breath. There are some times when we feel like we can't breathe. You ever had a panic attack before? Maybe. You have asthma? You know. But it's a spiritual thing here. When you can't breathe, or when you just need to stop and catch your breath physically after working hard and working long, or this mental catch your breath when you are just worn out by what? By life, by work, by kids, by stress, by money, by whatever. Life throws at you, right? God restores us. And he brings us back to the situation where we can stop and breathe again. There was a time when we lived in Texas that Karen flew out to San Diego every week for a while. Then it was once a month. So she would live with her for that time with her mom and dad, Daryl and Judy. And Karen told me one time that this is the only place where she fully feels at ease. Not her house, or not even with me, the kids, the dogs, come on. Because it brings back a time where she didn't have to take care of me, or Andy and Chelsea, or go to work. Her mother and father were there for her and took care of her. So she slept like she never slept before when she was there. And she relaxed like she couldn't because she was always taking care of something. We can be like that spiritually. Be with your Father and to know that that's the best place to be. You can breathe. You can exhale and feel better. This is where our soul, our inner person, our spirit, our eternal self, this is where when we're with God and he brings us back to where we need to be. When he restores our soul, we can rest. Are you restless in your soul? Maybe you're not close enough to God. Restless? You need to chill out spiritually. Maybe God needs to help you get back to some place that you've moved away from. David's shepherd restored him to a full life where he was able to rest and feed and be a part of the flock. And that's what he wants to do for us. So my thought is this. I don't know how long this way is going to go. I have no idea. No idea. We'll do what we have to do. But since we have more time on our hands and less pressure to get in the car and drive 50 miles for some folks or more, less pressure to be here, how about if we let God return us to the starting place we need to be, so that you can breathe again and focus your mind on what is truly important in life? So maybe this is a good thing. Maybe this is a godsend to restore our souls.
Amen.
So use it wisely. This isn't a vacation for Jesus or a vacation from going to church. Maybe God wants us to take this time and not squander it. Spend more time together with your family and your friends at home. Getting off the rat race road. Focus on our older generation that are more susceptible to this virus. And call them. Don't text them. Come on. Call them. Write them a note. Put it in the mail. Learn how to worship at home. What we do here is beautiful. Sing. Chase songs and the singing, which is beautiful. So beautiful. Didn't sound like we're down. It was beautiful. But you need to learn how to let it out at home as well. Pray more fervently. Did you know that today's a National Day of Prayer?
Amen.
It's a National Day of Prayer. When you get home, there's nothing to watch on television. Nothing going on. How about you pray for a while? It's a day of prayer. How about, with more time on your hands, open your Bibles and read it for yourselves. You were never, ever, ever supposed to get your full feeding by one sermon a week. You will starve to death. If this is all you get, and the only time you think about the Word and get an infusion of the Word. How about call and check on your neighbors? The people next door that got a what is their name? I'm going to call you Russell. Very cold. Don't let things like March Madness and baseball bring you down. I have read and heard about what a bummer it is that there's no March Madness before it's ending in the state doctrine. And the pods are going to start 2 weeks. That's dumb. And then maybe be willing to talk about Jesus and to turn through the people that made you so scared of this craziness, and you can tell them why you're not quite so freaked out about this. So I want you to stand. I want you to listen to the Word of God. This is something from Hebrews, from the Old Testament, that how God's people, when the Word was read, they stood. They stood and they honored the Word of the Lord. And after this, if we need to pray for anything for you, you have anything that you need, there's aisles all over the place here. Just to come see our shepherds are here to pray with you and for you here, or take you to Mary Chandler or whatever. But listen to the Word of God. Rejoice in the Lord always. I will say it again. Rejoice. Let your gentleness be evident to all. The Lord is near. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Whatever you have learned or received or heard from me or seen in me, put into practice, and the God of peace will be with you. The God of all grace, who called you to his eternal glory in Christ, after you have suffered a little while, will himself restore you and make you strong, firm, and steadfast. To him be the power forever and ever. And the text ends with Amen. Amen. Let's sing.
Once I was lost, wandering in darkness, no life inside, no hope inside. He called my name and healed my blindness, set me ablaze. Now I'm alive with his love ran through heart and soul, love ran to awake my bones, love reaching out to save my soul, love never gonna let me go. And now my heart, so full of worship, I can't hold back, I can't contain it, for all he's done, Jesus my Savior, I am ablaze and full of thanks for his love ran through my heart and soul, love reaching to awake my bones, love reaching out to save my soul, love never gonna let me go, love following me as I am, love making me new again, love never gonna let me go, love never gonna let me go.
Thank you guys for all coming. This is great. You know, I think over half our congregation showed up today, so I think that's great. We did not close the doors, we didn't warn, I mean, we're all here together, so thank you again for coming. We're blessed to have this building and all you showing up. So let's go in prayer. Our Father, as we leave here, be with those that are traveling, Lord, be with all the families. I know there's a lot of stuff going on in this world. With this thing and with this virus and the kids staying at school and this